So normally, I would start off the episode right into the game, but I feel like this one needs some hype up. Number one, we're in the second round of the playoffs with the Gronks. Game 2 against the Reapers. Why is that so cool? You see that guy at the top of the whip category right there? That guy right there, Kingston, Welch? That's who we're playing against today. That guy, Mathias Campbell, that's the guy on the hill. So we have the ultimate pitching showdown. Kingston's a 109 batting average, 149 for Mathias. They don't have especially great strikeout numbers, but they are ridiculous in terms of all the numbers here. Welch has got a .56 earned runs average. Mathias, sub 2. This is like, you could solidly argue the two best pitchers in the playoffs right now, going head to head. Let's get this on. We won game 1. We're looking to take a 2-0 lead. Let's get this on. There's the lineup. Nat Simmons, their leadoff, followed by Jeff Crozier, Kevin Greer, Byron Dirksen, who has been astounding, Steve McGinnis, Tobias Thierolf, Stephanie Magus, and Denver High. If you need to know about what I mean by outstanding, 600 batting average. Wow. 600. 720 on base percentage, 1.48 slugging, 2.23 OPS, 7 home runs, 14 RBIs in 8 games. He's been the MVP of the playoffs, and I feel like if he gets denied this season, there's something significantly wrong. I am noting that the audio is really, really low again, which is a problem because I don't want to restart again. Is there anything I can do here real quick? No, that is normal. Audio, that is normal as well. Just do it. It just does this sometimes. Let me check if it's the volume mixer. It likes to do this at times, and I don't know what it is about the headset being a problem. No, there's nothing I can do, so we might have lackluster sound here. My voice will be probably a little bit louder compared to everything as normal, but we're going to press on. Unfortunate. Normally, the only way to fix this is to just reboot the thing. And we're off to a bad start already. Deep home run, Hamzis Rivas, who's been having a pretty bad playoffs. Drives in the first run. We had a fantastic start in game 1 from Toby Garcia. He went 8 innings solid, and the bullpen picked up the rest. They are sitting on the 4-seam fastball. So this will be interesting. Again, I apologize for the lack of audio from the game that we're probably getting. It is unfortunate technical difficulties. I don't know what the deal has been. It's definitely something to do with the game and the headset, and I don't really know what to make of it, honestly. Because it'll sometimes work, sometimes not work. I thought I had it fixed when I changed the audio frequency. Someone on the OBS forum suggested that that would be a fix. And it looked like it was working. This is the first time since that the problem has come back. But clearly I have not fixed the problem entirely, which is unfortunate. Came up recently. Someone suggested maybe a Windows update has messed some things up, but I kind of doubt it. I don't recall installing a Windows update. I don't have the most up-to-date Windows. The new Windows 11, I do believe. The processor in this particular rig is not on their list. It probably can run Windows, but it's not on the list. So it doesn't do the automatic upgrade. And I'm still looking at Windows on my racing rig to decide if I want to go that route or not. And Welch opens up with back-to-back Ks. He's locked in. He's been great. You can see why. Good velocity, excellent accuracy, just enough junk to be dangerous. But Kevin Greer comes through, continues his hot streak. Kevin's really been climbing lately. Brings up the Infuego, Byron Dirksen. He takes ball 1. 1-1. Here's one thing I think I can do. Let's try a reboot of the headset.
Powering on. My God.
That seems to have fixed it a little bit. It's a little louder, but it's still very quiet. All right, full count to Dirksen. By the way, he's flirting with the Barry Bonds walk record for a postseason. Both him and Kevin. That was a good pitch. That was a very good pitch. Moises Fields, Leonid Wasman, who sat out game 1, and Roper North. Due up. I don't think I've ever seen a pass ball quite like that. That's a new one. Let's bring the change. Nope. Got him. Had to battle for it, but we got him. Take away that leadoff home run, and Campbell's doing very well. But unfortunately, it is 1-0. Strike 2. Slider high and in. Thank you. Steer right out. And we know Campbell, unfortunately, has been home run prone. That's been a feature of his pitching style. It's a feature, not a bug, so to speak. Outside change. Can't get the chase. Low slider. All right. Let's bust up the fastball. There you go. 99 mile an hour. Fans him. Steve McGinnis will lead off, followed by Tobias Thierolf and Stephanie Magus. Welch is off to an excellent start himself, of course. 3 strikeouts already today. He has been rock. He's been a rock. I don't think there's even a real life numerical comparison to the stats he's putting up right now. It's amazing. Also with backup catcher Jamie Bree behind the plate, we do have some base stealing options. Probably not a ton. 2-1 to Tobias Thierolf, who's become, in the playoffs, a day-to-day outfielder, which is interesting. That's a very high strike. It's a pretty high strike. Stephanie Magus, who's been kind of our number 2 hitter in the postseason. Which is both a tribute to her hitting and also the struggles that some of the others are going through. Like Doug Braggs had a terrible postseason. That's why he's not in the lineup today. Koji Fukudome's had a pretty terrible postseason. They're both out of the lineup right now, so we got Jeff Crozier and Tobias Thierolf and Denver High as our outfield. Which is not our traditional outfield, but we are having serious problems with Kingston Welch here. Wow. About the only good thing is that his high strikeout count means he is throwing a lot of pitches. That's pitch 34, and we're only in the 2nd inning. And hopefully Denver can make him work a little while longer. We got a pitcher due up. So, I'm not really thinking about scoring runs this inning. Just make this man throw pitches. He gets a strikeout, but, I mean, how many pitches was that? That was a ton of pitches. Mathias Campbell against Bryant Sampson, Kingston. Oh, no, it's not, Bree's not playing today. I thought Bree was playing based on how low the arm was, but it looks like just, the fitness and some mojo problems have, the normally very hard to steal against, Samson Bryant, down low. I expected him to get a day off. Strike 2. Let's go high with the 4-seam. Just missed. What about the slider? And we'll get the adventurous double play. I would not have gone against that if it wasn't a catcher running the bases. That was actually a pretty solid bunt. All right, Hamza Rivera. That was the home run and then a liner to short for him. So we got Campbell, Semitzer, and Crozier due up. Strike 1 from Welch. Strike 2. Just finding the zone with his power pitches. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I can't even, like, argue with, like, the umpire. I mean, sure, there's been a handful of, like, high strikes given or whatever, but, like, Welch is just sharp as a tack. Everything you'd expect from a guy who's got a sub 1 whip and ERA. Strikes out Nat Semitzer, who is in a bit of a funk. Brings up Jeff Crozier. Oh, too quick. Jesus, he is not. Like, last inning there was at least some leeway. But my God, this is dominance. This is dominance like we've never seen. Like, I mean, we've been up against, obviously, I forget her name. I really do. But there was like a really good female pitcher in the regular season that we played like twice, and she owned us twice. But like, not at this level. Not at this level. We are getting sludge panned right now. On the offensive side of the ball. Campbell's delivering, though. Does give off a leadoff single to Rack Hardy. And we have to face the very deadly, very talented Kane Porpetta, who is a power-hitting, low-contact, but power-hitting shortstop who does everything you'd want. Honestly, if they could get some contact upgrades on him, he'd be amazing. I threw the wrong base there, but I don't think we could have turned double play. How old is he? Is there a chance to, like, develop Kane Porpetta, like, a lot further? He's 34. Okay, so he's more or less a final product. But you can see him. He's very, very good. Alarmingly good. We'll get the 1 out. Not going to go for a double play there. Moises Fields. Missing early. Come back with a strike. Strike 2. And the strikeout. Nice. Greer, Dirksen, and McGinnis due up. They have both of our hits. So, here's hoping. Here's hoping we could get something going here against Kingston Welch. Locked in, Kevin. 1 and 2, K-Man active. We'll take ball 2. Shouldn't have chased it. That was a ball. But my God, Kingston Welch. Like, it's not a no-hitter. It's not a perfect game, but it's an insane strikeout rate right now. 2-0. Catches the outside corner. And Byron is the first person not to strike out or get a hit. I think literally. Steve McGinnis. We also have Cole Person next game. He was their MVP candidate pitcher, like best pitcher in the league candidate. That's next. That's game 3. So we got ourselves an uphill battle here in this series, I think. We took game 1, and we're going to need to take every game that we don't have to deal with Welch and Person, I think. We beat Raleigh Matthews, and we're going to need to beat I forget the name. It's Brecker or something like that. The 4th pitcher in the lineup. We're going to have to deal with that. And we're going to need some solid starting from Terrence Philly, and we're already getting it from Mathias Campbell and Toby Garcia. Bullpen work has not been amazing this series, or this postseason. So we're going to need Gerald Dirksen to step up. We're going to need Shannon Drake to step up. Struggling kind of badly on that front. Yeah, he's got 10 strikeouts. He's got 12 outs, 10 strikeouts. So, yeah, 2 outs have been recorded by anything but strikeout. Theorolf, Magnuson, high. Surprising because he's not really a strikeout-reliant pitcher. Like, he wasn't super high on the strikeout list coming into this. Only had 12. But now he's found everything you could ask for right now. And another one. That's 11. 11 Ks. Jesus. Oh. Just have nothing right now. Have honestly nothing right now. It's kind of amazing. In like a really bad way. For us, he's on fire now. Ground ball. Denver High is retired. It's a shame that that's the best we did all inning. All right. Pitcher showdown. And he's doing himself a favor with the hits. He's getting involved offensively, too. Wow. All right. Hamza Rivas, whose game-opening home run is ridiculously huge right now. The offenses have been very limited. I will tire the lead runner. Rack Hardy. Or Rayak? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that name would be pronounced as. I had never come across it prior to Super Mega Baseball. And strike him out, throw him out. Or, well, no, we didn't get the strikeout. That was only strike 2. But, man, that was not a good stealing attempt by Rivas. Not sure why they even did it. Going for 2. Just gets in there. Don't blame them. You got to be aggressive on the base pass when there's so little in it right now. Come on, Tobias! No! RBI double. That's 2 in. We shut them out in game 1. They are responding in game 2. RBI man in effect. This could be the last inning for Campbell. He is due up next inning, and I think there's just no such thing as a wasted at bat right now. Could definitely go deeper, but he's at 80 pitches. Let's get him out of here. We're going to bring in Koji Fukudome. He's had a rough postseason, hitting a .5, 105, but he's a high-contact hitter. That's what you want at the plate right now. Just try and make it happen. He's got good speed, too. There we go. Base hit for Koji. In off the bench. Nat Semenzer. Deep fly ball. I think that's in the glove, though. Yep. I was tempted to possibly throw it at a bunt, but the contact was good. Speaking of which, let's get that bunt down. All right, runner to second. Brings up Kevin Greer. Byron on deck. One and one. Insane performance by Welch. There we go! I screwed up the base running there. We should have scored a run. All right. Come on, Byron. This is the moment. This is what we came here for. Byron Dirksen doing his thing at the plate. 2 and 1. Through the infield. Base hit. Will score Koji. Okay. Makes me feel better about the mess up on the base running. Finally getting something going here. We got him down to locked in from his previous status. In hindsight, I should have actually gone for a double swap when I did the pinch hit. And Steve McGinnis ties the game with a single. Tobias Theorolf. And out. Still, good piece of hitting. We finally got to him. We finally got something done. Okay, what's coming up? We got power versus righties, a whiffer. So we got some lefties coming up. Maverick Cleary has been good. So let's get him into the game. So no decision for Mathias Campbell today. Good outing. 6 innings strong. Gave up 6 hits. Couple of strikeouts. Should have done the double swap and taken Denver out because Denver is having struggles. Or even somebody else potentially. Because Crozier, of course, can move around and be different things. Can't think of who else it would have been. It would have been taking Denver out, the number 8 hitter, bringing Koji in to play the outfield. Would have been the way to go. Probably have Koji play center field. Maverick Cleary does his job, cleans up the 7th. Step Magus Denver high, probably a pinch hitter. Not sure whom it would be. Air quotes Doug Braggs would be the best off the bench, but he's been so terrible in the playoffs that I don't know if that's what we would do. He also tore his meniscus last game, so that's adversely impacting. But I think we go with the Kirk Gibson moment. We know he's not getting good for anything else, so might as well put him in there as a pinch hitter, and he does nothing. Do we want a lefty or a righty? Righty. Rivas is a left-handed hitter, so we want a right-hander. All right, Gerald. It's been a rough postseason for Gerald. 9 ERA is not good. Off of the glove. And a base hit. And they're going to pitch hit. Okay, Jesus Frazier, who's had 0 hits this postseason, but my lord, does he have the stacked power line. I think his power is like 90-something. And we'll whiff him. So we won't have to deal with Sampson anymore. They pinch run for him. This is important because it does open up possible base stealing avenues. As Jamie Bree does not have a good arm. He's not a terrible backup catcher. He's not like some of the backup catchers we've seen this season, where it's like their they're just straight up terrible. Like where I don't understand what their even point would be, like why you would pay money for them. Full count. That has been a bit of a problem in the postseason for Gerald. Has been the walk. Doesn't have extremely high walk numbers or anything. There's nothing supremely problematic, but he has issued a couple. All right, we got to stay high and try to use this lackluster contact to our advantage. There we go. Foul ball for strike 2. This also does mean that there is no use of the forkball here. Foul, 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 foul. Thank you. He is not chasing. There we go. Big strikeout. Gerald standing up to Kane, Porpetta, and Nick Hunter enters the game. Semenzer, Crozier, and Greer. And Jer is the replacement of Jamie Bree. They used a first baseman to pinch run. That's weird. I mean, he's got okay speed, but like if you're going to use a guy just to pinch run, you use somebody with some pace. I can't look at it now, but I don't even know if he was faster than Samson. I don't really understand. Did Samson get hurt? Did I miss Samson getting hurt? Hunter has no accuracy, but has a ton of movement and a ton of velocity. Lots of velo, lots of velocity. Kind of like their version of Gerald, actually, but with probably a more effective pitch selection with the four-seam changeup curveball combo. Jeffrey! Jeff Crozier is on, and Mojo's up. We've not done this all postseason. And maybe that's why. I mean, really, the reason is why is we've been up against some of the best defensive catchers in the league when it comes to, like, not allowing stolen bases. And this is really our first opportunity to get any stolen bases going, but Jeff couldn't make it. So Kevin's on with a base hit. Byron Dirksen, the man that everyone wants to see get that MVP award. Not sure what we're going to do pitching-wise. If we take the lead, it'll be Nomi, because closer situation. If we don't... By the way, Byron had 5 walks last game. That's his first. Steve McGinnis had a pretty decent day. 2 for 3. Pair of singles. You would need a really well-hit single, though, if he were to bring in the go-ahead run here. We're looking probably extra bases to score. 2-1. Deep fly ball. Staying in the yard. Gave it a ride. But couldn't get it. Wiley, Fields, and Wasman. Gerald's on a short leash because he threw 23 pitches last inning. So it's a high pitch count. Added to the fact that he has been struggling a little bit. Power versus righties. Oh, why would you pinch hit? Remus Alvarez in. I mean, Alvarez is a good pinch hitter. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a little puzzled by this move. You had a favorable matchup there, and Alvarez can't deliver. Leonard Wasman. It's weird, back to the audio thing real quick. It's weird because, like, everything sounds fine in my headset. It's not being recorded by OBS, so it's... And I've noticed that, like, it's the triumvirate of the game, the headset, and OBS, because OBS is picking up things perfectly fine through the headset that are not this game. And it's not just this game, because I noticed it happened when I was doing some AoE recording. So there's some kind of driver issue at play. Tobias Theerwolf has struck out twice today. Is 0 for 4, or 0 for 3. Was been moving into center field. Alvarez remains in at shortstop. 3-0 from Hunter. It was a good pitch to swing at. It was a good pitch. We just didn't get good contact. And we are 1 out away from extra innings. Do you pinch hit? No, I think strictly we have 4 people with bad mojo right now, and we have a pitcher spot coming up. I think we have to stick with it with Denver. As much as he's not really performed, 0 for 3, hitting .217, his mojo is fine. And we'll take that. Nice little flaring single. Now we go with the pinch run, or the pinch hit. And I think that's going to be Adam David Rocha. He's been bad too, 125. We have a couple of people who have not really delivered on early promise in this career mode. Also, Jamie Bree is lock and loading behind the plate a little bit right now. So that cuts off some space stealing opportunities. We'll get the walk. Oh for 4, Nat Semenzer. Is down mojo, but I don't know what to say. I have faith and I don't. Also, like, what do we have off the bench? We have Edmonds basically right now. Like, it's very limited what we can do. Jamie Bree, pitcher spot is not overly important. We don't want a lefty to come in right now, so it's probably got to be a righty, I would think. I guess it's Vic. We're going to try and push around some bad mojo. We don't need a lot out of him. We don't need a lot. But his playoffs has been pretty bad. It was really just one terrible game where we got lit up. It was game 6 of the first round series where we just got lit up really badly. He's still got the stuff we need. Got a bit of a lucky strike there. Which, I mean, about time the umps give us a favor. Oh, Lord. Rack Hardy. Do we pinch? Do we go to the pen again? I think we do. I'm sorry, Vic. Things are just looking real bad for you right now. I don't know what role you play in this bullpen right now. I was kind of hoping to finish the game with him. He comes out, we turn the double play, and we're out of the inning. Awesome. Jeff, Kevin, Byron. Why is... oh, yeah, because he got caught stealing. All right, Byron or Kevin on 3 hits. Nothing. Oh, man. Hunter's locked in now. Come on, Byron. One swing of the bat could do it. And they're throwing very low in the strike zone. Walk off! Walk off home run, 446 feet. Yeah! And the Gronks go up 2-0. That was tense. This is very tense. Immensely tense. We had 10 hits. Kevin and Byron and Steve combining for 7 of them. That is, that's a carry. That's a carry. Oh, Lord. Oh. Shannon Drake gets her second win of the postseason. Gerald does a lot to fix our feelings about him right now with 3 strikeouts, 2 innings, 2 hits. Did his thing. Vic Sempervides continues to be very bad. The bullpen is worries. I have a lot of worries about the bullpen right now. Kingston Welch gets first star. Absolutely deserved. Byron with the walk-off home run gets the second star. Mathias Campbell the third star. It was a heck of a pitching duel. My Lord. Whoa. It was tense. Can the Venom go up 3-0? They can. 8-1. Gibbonses and Maulers going to the Gibbonses. They go up 3-0. And the Lucky Breaks take game 3 to go up 2-1. Interesting. The I guess the first round was like kinda like 4-1, 4-1, 4-0, 4-1. But like 4 series went the distance, and it's not looking like it this time. Not looking like it this time. Next game, Cole Person on the hill. 1-1, had an amazing regular season. Doesn't have any standout ratings, really, but is very good. It will not be Shannon starting. I suspect it will be Terrence Philly. Let's just have a look at the bullpen to see. Yeah, he's ready to go. Oh, Lord. The mojo on our team is really bad right now. Really problematic. There we go. That's what the lineup's going to look like. You're in center field. Gonna put Steve up at the number 2 spot. That's what it looks like. Whew. I don't know. Offensively, we've got problems. We got a buck. We got 3 hitters at sub 200. 4 hitters at sub 200 in the lineup. Oh God. Oh, game 3 might be painful. Game 3 might be painful. We need some people not outside of these 3 right here. Like these 3 here, great postseason, but everybody else. Oh boy. Terrence Philly goes for win number 2. He's been fine, but not amazing. And Campbell's still looking good. The ERA and the WHIP are up 2.25 and 0.65, but still second in WHIP or third in ERA, and has the best WHIP on the team just by a little bit. And we glad at 0.67. And opponents are hitting 188 against him. So he's still doing great. Anyways, that was the episode. Again, I apologize about the volume. I don't know what's going on. I may just resort to, I don't know, like the simple solution would be to just go for a different headset or go for one of the various headphones I have around here. But I also like this really comfortable. I find like the Sheer and headset and the Sennheiser headphones, the Sheer headphones, the Sennheiser headset, be kind of miserable. I could, I guess, move the the Steel Series one I have over on the racing rig, but I really like it on the racing rig, and I don't want to move it back and forth every time I play. So I don't know. I'll double check in the future to make sure that the audio is working before I start recording, but that's the solution I have for now.